Humble Monthly,
All
yay! Right. Hey, is that another Warhammer game?
It's another Warhammer game!
It's another Warhammer game, yay!
So, I am very excited for this bundle. I don't know if you're going to give a shit about anything in this one. We're just going to get right into it. First off is Polybridge. This is a game that I feel like works a lot better on the phone, but it's built for Let's Players to fuck around with.
Okay.
The whole thing is you build a bridge over seemingly impossible gaps and then watch as a car or whatever drives over it. The reason this is so good for Let's Players and why we're going to eat shit with it is because it really encourages you to build these giant Rube Goldberg-esque machines that do crazy bullshit and then put it on YouTube. It's like, watch these crazy bridges work.
Okay.
We're not going to do that because we're not that clever. Also, we're doing a quick look, so fuck it. But yeah, it's you put little bridges together like this.
Oh, okay.
And then it's just, okay, make sure the boats can get through, make sure the cars can get through, blah-de-blah-de-blah. So I don't know how well this is going to work for quick looks, but we will find out.
We will find out very soon.
Next
Space
up,
Run Galaxy.
This is a reverse tower defense game.
So you're the one trying to assault the tower.
Sort of. You are still playing the towers, but you're the one moving and the enemies are stationary.
Oh, okay.
So it's basically, you have a spaceship, cram as many ludicrous number of turrets on it as you need to get through the next zone.
Oh, okay. I getcha.
Yeah. So yeah, you end up with crazy bullshit like this, and this, and this, where you're just literally a flying cluster of guns.
Okay, that's it seems interesting. Go to the next game.
Yeah.
All right, so another Warhammer game, continuing the tradition of Warhammer games.
I fucking love how many Warhammer games Humble Monthly is giving us, because I love Warhammer. And this one might be the best and slowest moving of all of them. Because
Really?
it's Total War.
Even more so than man, what was the not Vermintide?
Mordheim?
Yeah.
So, it somehow is slower moving than Mordheim, but more frantic and fiddly than Mordheim. Because this is the closest to a full-blown translation of the tabletop we're probably going to get, but it's all in real time. Because it's a Total War game, and the Total War franchise is like, do you want to feel like what it's like to be an actual military commander? Cool. You're going to worry about things like formation, troop density, ranks. Do you want your characters moving in a phalanx? Do you want them in a march? Do you want them in a run? Are they in the forest? Are they concealed? Are they spotted? Are you using, what are their weapon types? What are their enemies against? What are they good against? What are they bad against? How's their morale doing? Are they ready to rout or are they standing firm? Where's your general? Are they on hills? And it keeps going like this. It's like, do you want to really feel like you're commanding an army and worry about all these crazy tactics? Or do you want to line your dudes up and smash them together like they're a bunch of toys in a toddler's hand?
I'm assuming this is the strategy game that you were excited for?
This is the strategy game I'm excited for.
All right, so that means he'll be playing it, audience.
Yup. Next up is a Muso game. One Piece Warriors 3. The Muso game we were excited for was the Berserk one until we both found out it's really light even for a Muso game.
Yeah.
So instead we're going to be playing the One Piece Muso game.
Yay!
Which I hear is pretty good for a Muso game.
Yay!
Did you ever watch or read One Piece?
No.
I made it relatively far into One Piece. And then the buzz for it died out in the West because 4Kids fucking ruined the dub. And then Funimation got it, and the people that still cared were like, yay. But everyone else was like, is that gay pirate shit with the shitty rapping? Fuck that.
Yeah, I heard about all the stuff that 4Kids had done to the anime. It was just like, I'm not getting into this because I hate 4Kids. But then I heard about them getting picked up by Funimation, and Funimation was basically fixing everything. They're like, well, we'll put everything back the way it's supposed to be.
But by then, it was too late.
And then everyone died.
So, One Piece, I feel like I bet on the wrong horse. Because back when these three were like the big three of anime, back in the early to mid 2000s, I watched Naruto and I watched Bleach, and I was like, I'm not watching 3 never-ending shonen series at the same time.
And then those two
So
ended.
I didn't pay attention to One Piece. And those two probably have ended by now, but I stopped caring long before then because Naruto got really, really dumb with its scaling. Like, power creep hit that hard. Where it was like, okay, in the Zabuza arc, the whole Chidori guy who begins with a K and is the only cool character, it's like, that was supposed to be a high-tier fight. And then, like, 3 years down the line, you find out, no, that's all lame low-tier shit. It's like, what the fuck were they doing? And then, Bleach, like, after season 1, immediately loses the plot, forgets what the fuck it's about, and its entire cosmology falls apart and stops making any sense. And it's like, hey, check out these cool guys with swords. And then every fight turned out as like, okay, either one of the characters is going to discover a new power they never realized they had, pulled far enough up their ass that it was touching their prostate, just rip that right out and win the fight with it, or the good guy is going to eat shit so hard you probably think they're going to die, and then another character is just going to Deus Ex Machina into the fight and win the fight for them because their powers happen to 100% counter the bad guy's powers.
Yeah, I never cared for Bleach. I gave Naruto a shot. I watched a good number of episodes in the beginning, and I just didn't like where it was going. And One Piece, I was just never interested in watching.
One Piece, however, despite its cartoony, happened to be the best written of the 3 of them, and I was kicking myself ever since. But by the time I found out, it's like, okay, so how many episodes do I need to watch to catch up? 178? I'll do this later. Now it's like, how many episodes do I need to catch up? Oh, 400 something. I'll do this never. All right. Moving
Flat
on.
Heroes.
So
So we're going to be playing as floorboards.
You're not wrong, actually.
Okay.
This is kind of carrying on the whole minimalist aesthetic that you get from like Thomas Was Alone or the Pretentious game, where it's 1 pixel per character, but it's supposed to be a top-down crazy action game. So we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
I really dug Thomas Was Alone, so if it's anything like that. Then we have Rive, or Reeve.
Riv?
Riv.
Is it Riv or Rive? Because I think of live and live, and it could go either way.
You have a point there.
Robot hacking shooter you've been waiting for. This 360-degree shooter platformer hybrid lets you choreograph a dance of destruction and insanely spectacular battles and set pieces. Riv, Rive, whatever feels like the explosive games of yore, pumping megapixels in true 21st century style.
This is so far the only thing on this list I think you might want to be playing.
Maybe. We'll see.
And then...
Yeah, go, just keep going. Keep going.
Yeah. We have Morph Blade, which I watched the trailer. The trailer is just one of the devs explaining how the game works, which is the driest, most boring way of presenting the information, but it looks really interesting.
Okay.
Essentially, you have this hexagonal grid.
I see.
Each grid has a different power. When you step into that grid, your character gets that power. Then, every time you move, you add a new grid to your map. And then an enemy spawns, and you have to deal with it. And I couldn't tell from watching the trailer, because he didn't explain it particularly fascinating, so I almost fell asleep. It's either... You then have to use the grid to find a route back to the enemy so you have a combat power between you and the enemy. Or the game works like Simon Says, where you add a new step each time and you have to make sure that step will kill the enemy that spawns.
Yeah.
We'll find out when we play, but...
It sounds kind of interesting, but yeah, if the dev is making you fall asleep trying to explain it, then...
Yeah.
All right, next game.
And then we have the humble original...
Ernog! I like the name.
Yeah, the trailer is short and kind of meh, but from what it looks like, it is a 2D platformer semi-roguelike. Every enemy you kill turns into a bomb with a countdown timer. Your safe room doesn't reset between deaths, and the goal is collect everything. The rub is that includes bombs, and bombs can go off in your safe room, and they can destroy other things in your safe room.
Yay.
And it does have multiplayer.
Oh, goody. So are we going to be playing this together?
We might be playing this together.
Okay, then.
That's this monthly. I'm really happy just looking at it, because I got Total War for $13, and it's still a $60 game, and they're still releasing DLC for it. So already, it's worth my money. We'll see when we're done, but I don't predict you're going to be terribly excited for half.
Well, there's one game I'll try and play, and that's Rive. I'll give Rivy a try.
And then next month is The Witness, which is a super slow-paced puzzler on the same vein as like Myst.
Oh, goody.
So again, I'm a little excited for it. I don't think you're the type that likes slow atmospheric puzzlers.
It all depends, man. It all depends.
All right. That's the unboxing of this one. We'll be back in just a moment with the power of editing for our first game. Woo! So, this is Polybridge. We went through the tutorial already, and it was pretty boring, and we didn't say anything interesting, so we're just gonna skip over that, and it's not because I forgot to hit the record button on the footage. And
absolutely not that.
We wasted like 15 minutes of time.
If you think that, you're wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Yeah, just go ahead and start with your wonderful creations.
Yeah, we're just gonna get this car across the bridge. We're not gonna do anything insane. We're just gonna do completely normal bridge stuff. Yeah, that looks fine.
It's completely fine.
Yeah, this is
completely fine, and at the same time, logical.
Yeah, this is just how you build bridges. Reach, damn it. Reach. Ah, damn it. Okay, I need to undo that. That just wasn't working. We need to do this the smart and the sane way. Where buttons can reach.
Yeah, this is the smart and sane way.
Oh, yeah, duh, obviously. Too far away, partner.
It's like right there. It's just like right at that edge of the circle, and it won't let you do it.
Oh well. We'll just put you there.
Just put it there, see what happens.
There's not gonna work. Okay, put you there. And under the sea. I mean, mermaids. Okay, let's give this a try.
See what happens. Uh-oh.
Well,
fuck you, station wagon.
Another gift to merciful Poseidon. Too far away.
Too far away, Sonny Jim. It will be fine. Wow, the car's actually doing a pretty good job of making it. Fuck you, station wagon. That was all your fault.
You fucking fat ass. Go on a diet.
Oh, man. This is why you can't have nice bridges. Because of station wagons.
Station wagons just ruining everything for everyone.
All right. Come on, little car. You can do it. Yeah! Ah, that worked out exactly the way I wanted it to.
Fine, I guess you people wanna get to the fucking end of the road. There. Are you happy?
The little flippity.
Are you happy now? The bridge has an end.
Fuck you, station wagon! That was all your fault. I just want to see Little Blue get to the end. Just Little Blue. Is that too much to ask? Wow, what happened? Yay. And leap to your doom.
I'm delivering them to the Kraken.
As you should, because the station wagon deserves it.
Yeah. Okay. That should be fine.
It's barely flippity anymore.
Up they go.
Yay!
Good enough. Ooh, we're up to 46,000. Ooh, we're getting better.
Yay. Oh, this looks like something that, yeah, this looks like one of those fancy bridges. Just fuck those red dots.
Fuck you, red dots. You can't tell me what to do. I'm a strong, independent bridge builder. I don't need no dots.
You get a lot to work with, though. You got 18 grand.
I do have a lot.
Which is probably way less than what an actual bridge of this size would take to build.
Yeah, probably.
Squeaky.
Squeak.
Too far away, son of Jim. Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Just press go and see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens. They made wise decisions.
The bridge over the mid part of the land didn't fall. At least not into the water.
Yeah. Kakadori. It
Personally,
ended up on the land.
I blame the goats.
I blame Merciful Poseidon for being a spiteful little bitch that I'm building bridges over his lovely water.
He doesn't want cars going over there. He wants all the Poseidon is an avid car collector.
Oh, yeah. He's up there with Jay Leno. They hang out on weekends. They play poker and talk about cars. All right. My annual tribute of wood has made it to Merciful Poseidon. So what we're going to do is we're going to build that down there. And then we're going to play connect the dots. It's going to need another mid structure. We're just going to keep... We're just going to deforest the entire area to build our fucking bridge.
As it should be. Because Poseidon wants all that wood.
Yeah.
That's the one thing he's jealous about landlubbers. Oh, man. Again, the station wagon's fault.
Yup.
In fact, I think it's safe for us to say that the station wagon is the source of all the world's problems.
Yeah. I mean, fuck station wagons. What have they ever done for anybody ever? The answer to that is nothing.
I have a feeling the station wagon isn't going to make it up there.
We're going to find out right now.
If it doesn't fall down immediately. Oh, wow, it didn't. Oh, there we go. Yes! Oh, I like it when the bridge falls apart just when they're about to get to the end.
This doesn't look safe at all. Ah, fuck it. Let's do it. Oh, God. Why did we ever think we could do it? Our hubris is our downfall.
This bad situation has been made worse by the introduction of yet more wood.
You can never have too much wood.
That's what she said. Oh! Well, hey, at least the bridge stayed together.
Yeah. It's like a seesaw. Whoever makes it that far gets to have the fun. So now we do that, and that should be fine.
Fuck you in the beginning. Damn it. Yes! Yes! I'm waiting to see the bridge just fall apart. It's funny because you added more wood and it fell apart. Whereas before it was just the beginning, it was just fine. Too far away.
Fine, we'll come out from the other direction like a smart, sane person would.
Being smart and sane is for losers. I still blame that station wagon. It is all the station wagon's fault.
Fucking fat ass. Okay. Bolt. You gotta believe.
Oh, it's gonna get to the end. They're gonna get to the end. Oh my god! Die! No! No! Oh, fuck you, you station wagon! Let Little Blue through!
So, I need to straighten that out a little more, because station wagon's a pretty princess. Okay. No.
Squeaky.
Okay, fine. No. Okay.
Alright. Here it comes. You better get over that hill, you stupid station wagon.
He did it!
Alright, fall to your doom! Yes!
Oh, it all falls apart in the end like a Chinese motorcycle. Alright, let's finish this level. Let's actually make it to the end.
Will it bridge? That is the question. And Little Blue is just like, get your fat ass over there. Yes! Everything fell apart at the end.
Alright.
Alright, here we go.
Nothing's wibbly wobbly. Everything's fine. And I get that hot car on car action I really wanted.
And safe.
So,
Yay.
that is Poly Bridge Builder. As you can see, it gets more complicated as it goes. I feel like this is good for a quick look.
Yeah, it's just something that I probably wouldn't enjoy playing, but I'd have fun watching people build stupid shit and watching cards get wrecked.
Yeah, that's pretty much the whole extent of it.
Alright, bye everybody. We're gonna go full weeb on this shit.
Yes, we want to create a new save. I just said yes, thank you.
Are you absolutely sure?
Playing on difficulty easy, would you like to set the difficulty... No, I'm no bitch. I know how to Muso. God, are you a pretty princess? Do you want to start the game on easy mode? And then we can hold hands as we go to the bathroom, because you are a child. Ooh, it's produced by Omega Force. They're the same people that did the Berserk Muso.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course!
Look at all these pirates.
Yar. Yar. Oh, I know, we could sell blood and semen. Yar. What, not mixed together? I do, one thing I do kind of like is how goofy some of the characters look.
This is the thing I will always give big props for with One Piece. They look ridiculous. They have absurd powers, and yet they somehow manage to get good drama out of that.
Yeah.
One of the things I will always praise One Piece for is what I saw of One Piece was, they had tons of points where it's like, alright, here's the moment where the heroes are going to swoop in and save the day. Here's the last possible moment before everything goes to shit. Here's the last possible moment for them to be the hero and save the day. They're going to come in any second now. Any second now. Any second. Cut to them like 50 miles away and lost. Oh shit. Since it's all in Weeb, we're not going to actually listen to the voice acting. Weeb. Alright, now we get the Muso. Okay, so what do we got? Bring Zoro into your crew. Defeat if you fail to rescue him. Defeat the Marines. Alright, let's get into it. So, are you a fan of Muso games?
Haha, here's the funnier question. Have I even played Muso games? The answer is no. I do know that they're supposed to be like, you play as a character that takes on wave after wave of dudes.
Yeah, typically if you go in a Muso game and you end with less than 100 kills, you have either played very sparingly or you have done something horribly wrong. Because we are... Just in explaining that, I've hit 100.
Yep.
Fuck you guys. I'm just standing here doing nothing.
Well, like, now, we talked about this before. It's like you see wave after wave of dudes go down to this one person. Do you really want to fight him?
Yeah. It's like, okay, so this guy has already knocked out 500 of our dudes and isn't even slowing down. Is it a good idea to try and deal with him? But look at these two fuckers. What do you think you're gonna do?
Nothing.
Eat shit and die is what you're gonna do. That guy with the axe hand is one big piece of meat filled with blood. Zoro wants to make that a bunch of little pieces of meat no longer filled with blood.
Yeah, no more longer filled with blood.
I just realized he has 3 earrings. He's got 3 of everything.
Well, he's got 3 ears.
Oh.
You can't hurt him with bullets.
My chin doesn't understand.
The fuck?
Well, he's made of rubber.
Oh, okay, I get it. I thought he was doing the same thing that Spiky Axe Hand did. He's like, I just grow random points out of my body. I wasn't even thinking about the rubbery part.
So, here's the kind of the big question of this world. There are fruits in this world that if you eat them, give you a special power, and it's one specific power.
Yeah, I remember, what is it, Luffy, the one that made him into rubber.
The trade-off is, you can no longer swim, no matter what you do, and this is a world that's basically a bunch of islands. So here's the question.
To say you can't swim, so that means Luffy can't swim?
Right. The sea, that's the trade-off for eating a cursed fruit. The sea now hates you.
Okay. That's a funny little negative to have in that kind of world.
Yeah, so here's the question. You live in Wind Waker Zelda world. Would you trade the ability to swim for a superpower?
If it included flying, I would at least consider it.
There are a couple that do give you 1 degree of flying or another. The ones I remember is Luffy ate the Gum Gum fruit that makes his body rubber. One of the big villains ate the Chop Chop fruit, which basically allows his body to be cut up in any way he wants, and he's fine, and he can pull the pieces back together. Somebody else ate I think they call it the Slip fruit, which allowed her to remove friction from herself or other objects.
There's the physics breaking again.
Oh, so Zoro comes in as like a striker. Okay, that's how it works. One of the main one of the good heroes who comes in later, okay, ate the Death fruit, which made him immortal, but it didn't make his body immortal, so he's essentially just a skeleton now.
Yeah.
My favorite of all of them is this guy that looks like a fat version of Tim Curry's character from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Whose power is he can turn his fingers into needles and inject people with a formula that changes their gender. And they're always super okay with this. And he can also fire hearts out of his wings that have a similar effect. So there's an amazing sequence where he's fighting a serious character who has a serious power, and there's this fat jackass running around winku, 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 winking at him as the other character is desperately using his serious powers to stop the winks. Because if those hit him, everything has gone horribly wrong. And all of his minions wear normal clothing, except that the bottom half of their outfit is always fucking panties and a garter belt with fishnet stockings. So you have a bunch of pirates running around with pirate top halves and fucking transvestite lower halves. I love this.
That sounds hilarious. I was gonna say another reason. It's like they probably let them go. It's like they just went through hundreds of dudes. It's just like they couldn't stop him. It's just like, yeah, we'll let you go. We'll let you go. Finger quotes.
The other thing is, Axe-Hand Morgan is kind of a giant douche, and was doing the whole thing of like, I'm an official, so I'm doing this legally, but I'm shitting on everybody.
Yeah, everybody hates him. It's like, yeah, everybody hated him, so thanks for getting rid of the mega asshole.
We passed a new law, citizens, in your presence, open your mouth.
Open your mouth. They're French.
I hate that type of salute. That salute always looks terrible.
They also have very perfect teeth for being pirates.
This is true. This is true.
Hey, you got an A ranking. Congratulations.
Haha, I can Muso.
And it came with crossbones. All right, the booty. Nami, get out here.
Legendary. Legendary. 11%. Oh, 33%. Ooh. Crew level. Bada, level up shit. Yeah. Total exclamation points obtained. Ooh, skill posters. More shit to do. Micromanaging. Leveling up. Ooh, coins. Set coin. Sure. Ooh. Coins obtained can influence the growth of characters. Ooh, use coins to do different things. Okay. Aha. Oh, okay, I get it now.
Treasure.
Ah, the booty. On that last page, I spied with my little eye something that rhymes with gay clown. Okay.
Baytown?
So, I think that's a good place to stop. That's the general gist of this game.
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious. If you at least are okay with Muso gameplay and you like One Piece, this is probably for you.
Yeah. I've seen people playing this around on like their Vitas and whatnot, if you own a Vita.
Yep.
But yeah, it's Muso game with One Piece.
Enjoy!
You already know if you want it or not.